I think a lot of this comes from the discontent that's previously been experienced in terms of young people feeling as though their voices don't matter in politics, or that they didn't have a say in, for example, the 2016 Brexit referendum. And as a result of that, there seems to be this movement of young people just invested in the future of this country.
I think on top of my list is Brexit, and then following that, the NHS and education. Those three things are the trifecta of what is ultimately shaping the future for all of us. And if we don't sort out Brexit, then our NHS, our education system, our social care gets neglected. And I don't want to see that happen, especially for my future or the futures of those that come after me.
Great. So maybe I get you both just sitting at the end there then.
I've kind of come to realise that there is so much else that's going on in our country that is also just as important, and at this point I'm kind of sick of Brexit. So the things that are swaying it for me are really things like social housing and like health care, things like that, more like social issues than foreign policy, I guess.
The reason I know we can get a better deal is because Keir Starmer, unlike the Tory
conference, their manifesto came out a few days ago, and that showed that
goes on them by the current Tory government, but also by the previous Liberal Democratic parties who want a referendum, what that second option would be. Would it be the Tory deal?
Thingy meeting and then moving.
Yeah, so well, yeah, a week or so. So. In the campaign period overall, 3.8 million people have registered to vote. That compares to about 1 million more than the same campaign period in 2017. So we're seeing a huge surge, and a large part of that is people who are under 34. So about 60 to 70% of those registrations are people under 34.
Anything like that as well? Or?
Yes, we do pretty much everything. Live radio, live TV. Well, we saw in 2017 that some key university seats did change party, and lots of people said this was because of younger people, students going out to vote. Now, are we going to see the same this year? I'm not so sure, because of course we're having a December election for the first time in 100 years, and most of those university students will be at home, so potentially not voting in those university seats. Plus those university seats changed party hands last year round. We might not see the shift again this year.
Electoral outcomes and the survey of opinions they have, and they have much higher frequency surveys than they actually what you see. Has degrees of complexity that complicate this analysis, and so it's not very. He was trailing and making the case that higher turnout rates from those who really feel strongly about Brexit could tilt an election. So there is an assumption now that the young people from the age of 18 to 25 are leaning more Labour, but conditional on them showing up to vote, being registered to vote on marginal constituencies, and the geographical distribution of those who register to vote, it's not a straightforward assumption to say that this surge in the registration rates would undoubtedly benefit Labour in terms of like gaining electoral seats, gaining seats and having an advantage, or like closing the gap with the Conservatives. So registering and where they're turning up and what is the margin that's there. I mean, given the high registration rates, one would anticipate that there should be some increase in turnout on this age group of newly eligible voters, but I don't think that it's going to be on a massive proportion, like on like double digits of increased turnout on that particular group.